Like Crimson going to play a little bit more defensively this one here. So, oh, actually, I do have to go with the other sides. Keeps its scores in line. Yeah. Alright, so we got Crimson spawning over here on the left side as the orange Egyptian player. Game number 2. And we got EKA spawning as the green Norse player. He wants to get a lot of barracks out first. He wants to make use of that infantry building first before he adds the dogs, I think, is his idea here. While Crimson, in the meanwhile, getting his barracks. So he can try and take a quick age 3, play a little bit defensively, see if he can get a good healthy count of chariots and war elephants to try and break through the Norse onslaught with war dogs, throwing axemen and berserkers. Right now I think Norse have by far the strongest infantry opening in the early to mid game in Tiny, and from there it just sort of snowballs. Even though their late game probably isn't the best. Well, Egyptian, they have a very, very gnarly late game. Like, I mean, if you get Priests of Ptah, manage to defend them with, you know, buildings and chariots, towers, a couple of, you know, axemen or war elephants if you can sneak them in, maybe even camels. You can really get some nice conversions around the map and really turn the tide of the game, convert a whole bunch of your opponent's houses and production, really screw them in terms of map position, space, production, population. But in saying that, you're going to have to survive long enough to get there, while Norse, right now, their early to mid game is just seemingly unstoppable. EKA adding more barracks. Whoops. Crimson adding some stables and some more barracks of his own. Yeah. See his Temple of Set finishing up, but EKA's also hit Silver Age. So Egyptian having to place those temples to get the age up, while Norse aging up the town centre, costing them the villager production time, but at the same time they're the only civ with the worker, the infantry building, which just means they can basically use their villagers to produce longhouses and armories, focus on those sorts of things that their infantry can't actually build. So it puts them ahead on that front. So Priests of Set at the back going to be handy if he does target berserkers, because he'll mean the splash on the Norse army. The Axeman champion, are they going to get out quick enough? Crimson's even getting slingers to try and deal with the throwing axemen, but I don't think it's going to be useful. I think he's probably better off just trying to get some throwing axemen and trying to focus down all the throwing axemen of his opponents. EKA's managing to push through here with the Norse. He's just starting to add the dogs now. Getting dog training, which is really nice because it adds that train time reduction and the total capacity. And Crimson is going to find it hard to try and get this fortress finished once again. And his age 4 is on the way though, and he does this nice little cocoon in here. If he can try and park some chariots in the best of spots here and maybe kite them back, get the berserker kills, it's not going to be enough for, though he thinks. GG. Game number 2 goes to EKA. So really strong showing from EKA so far. But he is going to be burning through his strongest civs to start with, possibly. So, or his strongest matchups. So that might come into it.